All right, y'all, welcome back. This is Marie Pheonix, and this is part 3 of my story. And yes, it gets even crazier. When me and Earl moved into the new house, everything was complicated. He moved in with me, but not with me. He moved into the basement because I was still trying to stay celibate, trying to walk with God, trying to do things right. He told me he respected that. He told me he was a Christian man, and for a while he stayed in his part of the house and I stayed in mine. I was talking to Christian men online, apps, chat lines, conversations. I was upfront about it. I didn't lie. I wasn't with Earl. But every time he sensed I was talking to someone, he would act jealous. He would run upstairs, grab the phone, and tell these men, I'm her fiancé. And I'm standing there like, sir, whose fiancé? Some men backed off. Others said, I talk to her every night. You, the man in the basement. And honestly, they weren't lying. The day the energy shifted, when we finally started dating. After all the phone drama, all the jealousy, all the mixed signals, something changed between us. We started talking more often. Real conversations, not arguments. He opened up about his past. I opened up about mine. We were praying together, spending time together without tension, sharing meals, laughing sometimes. Little by little, he wasn't the man in the basement anymore. He became someone I was starting to trust, someone I felt safe around, someone who seemed dedicated to me. He stopped talking to other women. He told me he wanted to do right by me. He told me he believed God brought us together. And eventually, after months of dancing around each other, we officially started dating. It wasn't a dramatic moment. It just felt natural, like the connection we had been fighting finally settled into place. It wasn't perfect. We still had disagreements. But for the first time, we were trying to move together, not against each other. And at that point in my life, it felt like something real. Then came the call. One afternoon, I walked into the kitchen and picked up the house phone, and Lord have mercy. Earl was downstairs in the basement talking to some woman and didn't know I was on the line. He said, Yeah, I'm a thorough dude. You liked how I smelled today, right? She giggling. He. He keeps going. Come on, you know you liked it. I'm a cool dude. I said, You a thorough dude. In the basement. Click. He hung up so fast the phone shook. The woman was still on the line like, Hello? I said, Baby, hang up. He done hung up already. He in the basement. She hung up faster than a bill collector. And yes, even though we were trying to date, that right there let me know our foundation was questionable. We talked about it. We argued about it. We apologized. We decided to keep trying. Then Roman called out of nowhere. I still don't know how Roman got the number, but that man called cussing me out, saying I left him, saying he knew my address, saying I wasn't any good. He said I was living with a man. He said I played with his emotions. I told Earl about it, and he said, Well, it seems like we both messed up. Let's apologize and not do wrong again. So we tried to move forward. When the phone company got involved, Roman kept saying names and details that didn't make sense. So I called the phone company. Turns out our phone lines were merged with someone else's. I was getting their calls. People calling them were reaching me. It was a mess. Once they fixed it, everything made sense. The truck driver promise and the official relationship. By then, me and Earl were fully together, going to church, praying, talking, planning. He told me, I want to be a truck driver again. If you sell your house and help me get my license back, I'll take care of you. I was already planning to sell the house, so I told him, if I sell it, I'll help you. He said he needed a lawyer. Tickets cleared, old fines paid, and claimed there was an oil spill accident on the highway. But when we met with the lawyer, not one word about an oil spill was on record. Later, he admitted, I lied, I have twins, I'm behind on child support. I should have walked away. But at that time in my life, I felt like I was helping someone rebuild. So I paid the lawyer, he paid his fines. He worked a cleaning job and brought the money home every week. We were officially together. Church knew it. His family knew it. We were building something. At least that's what I thought. and then the marriage proposal. After almost a year, he said, "Marie, let's get married. We're arguing because we're not doing it God's way." He promised, "I'll give you $1,000 a week. You won't ever have to worry." His mother married us. My friends came. We had a sweet little wedding. I cried. I really thought God was blessing me. We went to a church conference for our honeymoon. We were happy. I felt chosen. I felt loved. Everything felt right for about 2 weeks. Then the paycheck drama started. The attitude started. The phone argument started. And then, one day, he said he was going out, and he never came back. Stay tuned, because part 4, oh, it gets wild.